This is your brain. And this is
wokeness.
This is what happens to your brain after snorting.
Wokeness.
And this is what your body goes through. Wait, it's not over yet. This is what your family goes through. And your friends, and your money, and your job, and your self-respect, and your future. And your life. Any questions?
Last night I had the strangest dream. I sailed away to China in a little rowboat to find you, and you said you had to get your laundry clean. Didn't want no one to hold you. What does that mean? And you said, ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Nobody gonna slow me down. Oh no, I've got to keep on moving. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. I'm running and I won't touch ground. Oh no, I've got to keep on moving.
What's up, everybody?
Pride's
Happy
over.
Monday.
Howdy.
Pride's over. Stop being gay. Stop being gay. It's time to take the butt plug out of your ass. It's time to move on with life.
It's my constant state of being, though. What am I going to do now?
Fine. I don't know. Find something else to keep the poop in. That's what those are for, right? Because they get their ass blown out so much they have to have something to keep it in. Well,
Oh, dear God. I didn't know we were starting out with this morning.
what,
So anyway, let me tell you about ketamine, Steve.
what else will we be starting with today? It is, after all, July 1st.
Probably one of the greatest fictional characters ever,
Ugh.
Ron Swanson.
Yes.
Especially when you understand what a raging leftist
Shit Libby is in real life.
it is in real life. Like, man, he really sells it too.
But
I
he
do
does
like- I
he
do
does
like
he
him.
does
He
some
is a
good
very good
woodworking though.
He
Say
does
what?
what?
He does some good woodworking. Yeah, tongue tied. Woodworking. Like, carpentry type stuff.
Didn't he do he was doing like a help him build homes thing? Is that what you're talking about?
It was more like tables and chairs and stuff like that.
No, that was Jimmy Carter you're thinking of. Jimmy Carter built homes.
Well, speaking of Jimmy Carter, after
He might be the
After-
next president again.
He's still eligible.
He's still eligible. He freaking looks like Skeletor, though. Did you see the picture of him there?
I mean, like Biden looks much
Most
better.
of them.
At least,
I mean, even-
Jimmy Carter has like.
Jimmy Carter looks like
Coherent
Skeletor.
sentence
Biden looks like
once in a
Mumra.
Somebody made the case for Bill Clinton to go back.
Oh, I saw this picture the other day. It's fucking sad. No.
Wait, are
Yeah,
they
he's
making the
literally
case for? Are they making the case for Clinton to run again because technically his wife was running things the entire time he was in office, and he was just getting Hummers in the White House or in the Oval Office? Is that why they're trying to make the Clinton case? I mean, that was I was a kid and I remember that being like the running joke that Clinton or that Hillary was running shit. It wasn't actually Bill. So
Yeah, I had a bumper sticker that said "Impeach Clinton" and her husband too.
Hey, you guys remember before that when Nancy Reagan was actually running it, when old Ronald was all pudding brain in his second term?
Yeah. Yep. Well, did you guys see the? Oh, I gotta find this. Hold on. Go talk amongst yourselves. Gotta find this.
we didn't have anything to talk about. We were
Robble.
waiting on you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're the guy with all the topics. You're the guy that's making sure the trains are running on time.
Yeah.
Well,
Jeez,
speaking of, it's the Olympics are coming up here pretty soon. Qualifiers are going on. It's a big deal whenever a black chick makes the qualifying in track and field events.
Have to make this team, and you did. How?
It was oh God. I already knew before the season started what was coming for me. I knew it was the easiest thing to do. Because everybody all the time said that I wasn't good enough, said that I didn't deserve. And so I did this my way, my team's way, and just the way that it was meant to be. This is for the hood babies. This is for the people who are poor that come from nothing.
Oh my God.
Everybody that looks like me, that was ever doubting, and I did it with a black designer in my
Wouldn't
chest.
fake eyelashes like mess up your performance for running? I don't know.
You don't
Aerodynamic.
really need to be.
It's
You don't
I don't
really
think
need to be able to see.
Yeah, I don't think the eyelashes can get
As long as they don't have
in the way that-
mascara.
yeah,
and stuff.
aerodynamics.
And the eyelashes, the long claw fingernails, like none of that really affects it. They don't need to be able to
Swimmers,
see the whole
on the
thing.
other
They
hand.
just-
The high thigh bone that helps too.
yeah,
Yeah.
swimmers on the other hand, that it would get in the way.
Unless the eyelash falls into your eye as you're running, and then you trip and fall, which would be hilarious.
That would be fucking hilarious. I would
That'd be
just
great.
put that on a loop and watch it over and
Yes,
over and over
yes.
again.
See, with a runner, it's less likely though than like the ones doing the.
Man, look at that fox.
So Joe
Oh.
Biden got the cover of Vogue because she's actually running the country right now. Her and Obama.
Oh, did y'all see the extended clip of the
Well, she had to
debate?
get him off stage.
Yeah, when the debate ends, and Trump just
Mhm.
like walks off stage, and Biden
Yeah.
is just standing there, like frozen in place, looking around, confused.
And then
And
Joe
she
kinda
comes
pats
out
him.
and like, yeah, she comes out and like grabs him by the arm and is like, "Come on over here." And then he's like, barely able to
Gently.
get down the steps. He's doing the steps toddler style, you know, where they
Yeah.
take one foot down and then the other foot down, like instead of
Pull
like,
that up in a minute. Let me finish this and
I
pull
don't-
that up.
Yeah, I don't know where.
Exactly
I don't
1
remember
minute.
where I saw it.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
dude.
now
Now we can.
Okay.
I can hear him the whole time.
Okay.
We were just ignoring you before.
I thought I was being hilarious, and nobody was like, saying anything.
I didn't
My
hear
mic
you, sorry.
must be something must be wrong here.
I was
No, I
laughing.
didn't hear you before. You were. I saw your little thing like kind of flashing like you were trying to talk, but so.
Oh, here's. Oh no, I got two clips of after
Well,
that debate here.
Real quick. So this photo shoot was done by Annie Leibovitz, which easily was $50,000 to $100,000 for this photo shoot.
She related to
Damn.
Jon Stewart. Isn't that his name?
Maybe.
Like that's how much that guy charges to do a photo shoot. You're saying?
And Annie Leibovitz, she's like she does everything for Vogue, and
Her. Sorry.
yeah,
Sorry.
her,
Sorry.
yeah, that's okay. She is a
How dare you, Dad?
world famous
I
photographer.
didn't mean to
Like,
assume it was a man because
I actually
you know,
worked with her once.
They
She's-
were commanding
pretty
so much
famous.
money.
but yeah, she's 50 to 100 grand easily.
Dude, that's like okay. So
Yeah,
I'm
the
not a
gender pay-
photographer, so
See,
like
that's
from
a
like the
different gender pay
outside.
gap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Like I'm not a photographer from the outside. I'm just like for taking a fucking picture, and I know it's a lot more complex than that. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just like, Jesus, that's crazy.
Yeah,
It's I mean, amazing. Maybe that's a better word than crazy. That's amazing.
I think,
I think
somebody
it's
hell,
because
if
they
I
have
could
worth
get
that
other
much money
equipment.
to
It's,
take
it's not just
photos.
the camera, like it's because you're they have all this other lighting and stuff like that. They
it's
have
not
to
even.
set up.
It's just the name for her. It's the name. She is amazing photographer. She is really good. But for her, it's the name.
Yeah, you get to say you got an official Leibovitz
Yeah.
picture. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was a pretty extended session. If you look through that article, there's a lot of stuff in there that she shot. So she
Well,
probably
clearly-
shot for 2 or 3 days.
Clearly, this is what she deserves the cover of Vogue for. Zakiri does. Oh no, it's right.
Do you also have the cringe?
He's like leaning down, like he's going down sideways, which means like he's not sure.
Do you have the cringe thing where she was trying to get the crowd to say what she wanted and they didn't say it at all? They said
Yeah.
something else.
right here? Yeah. Well, here's
Yeah, she goes, "What did Trump do?" And they they all yelled a bunch of different things while she goes, "Lied."
Right.
Yeah,
Well, do you see the comparison to the orc picture?
No, you did such a great job. You answered every question. You knew all the
You answered every question.
You get a gold star.
He trumped you?
Yeah,
She-
yeah. There,
Dude, she looks like Alice Cooper there.
Yes.
And I'm sorry, Alice. I'm sorry, Alice Cooper. I do not want to disrespect
No,
you.
it's-
You are a man of God. I love you.
It's funny. Roll with it, dude. I totally agree. As soon as you said that, that fucking hit me because her eyes are just so dark. It looks like the makeup.
Yeah, like they're saying all kinds
Oh,
of
we
stuff.
get
Like, nothing.
Trey. Get a freeze frame of her yelling, and it's gonna look. Yep.
But the-
Yes. Oh my gosh, you got to clip the face out. Just replace Alice. Like, find a good.
Somebody out there
like,
watching who's good with Photoshop, do it for us. That's all, guys. We just got to put the audience to work for us.
We've already move your cursor out of the way so they get a good shot of the face. There we go. That's it. There you go.
There you go.
We've given you everything you need to be successful.
All the
in
tools
today. Yes. We are trying to empower you to go out and do this yourself so that we don't have to do it for you.
Make memes. Don't let your memes be dreams. That's what we're saying.
So
yeah.
The really funny thing was because it happened after we did the show on Friday. Biden did a rally. I guess the time delayed drugs that they put him on, they missed by about 12 hours because he comes out the next morning and does a rally and he's just like all fired up and yelling and stuff. I'm like, I thought he had a cold. What happened? Like,
the cold wore off. After,
The cold-
it's a 12-hour
the
cold.
yeah, cold went away overnight. Apparently,
They're not really big on continuity.
Yeah.
So you have to update.
If you went back,
They're like Star Wars and Marvel at this point. The way Disney's handling them, they can't keep their shit straight.
And what's really
Yeah,
funny,
right.
or what's really fun, is you could go back for the last, what is it? So let's say the last 16 years, because I guess that's about right. Because for the entire Obama administration, Joe Biden was like the butt of every fucking joke. Like he was
That's the point of the Joe Biden memes. Like that's the whole.
Dude, they
point
were
of
the
Joe
best
Biden memes.
memes.
Like it was Obama saying like it would be like Biden saying something's really retarded, just like he'd be saying like we can land the F-15 over here. I don't know, like on something or whatever.
Super Predators.
But yeah, that's
But-
the thing is like you could speaking of talking about not being good with continuity. Biden was the butt of every joke for 8 years under the Obama administration. Completely forgotten that he even existed as soon as Obama goes out of office, and then they bring him back. He's clearly not functional. Like you can tell during the debates and stuff leading up to him being nominated that he's like barely holding it together. He's in severe cognitive decline. They nominate him for president anyway, and then all of the like narratives have just changed so much over the last 10 years, 16 years since he's been like really in the spotlight. It's just fucking insane. Like, yeah, continuity is not their strong suit. And like I know the writer's strike, was going on there for a while, but it ended. You can start hiring good people to write this stuff and like keep track of it, or maybe it's just that the writers that suck that much. Like let AI handle it.
Yeah,
This
like,
was my
here's-
favorite one.
You pulled it up
Biden
now.
wasn't even officially in it, but this is my favorite one. It still makes me laugh. Like Facebook memories, I get a lot of these. A lot of the Joe Biden ones come up, and it is so funny. 'Cause I'm like, oh yeah, this was that guy way back then, like 10 years ago.
See, this is the one that
Yeah.
this is the kind of stuff that I remember.
Yeah.
It's like, Biden, can I use the bat signal? It's like, Joe, I already told you I'm not Batman. And he's like, Gotham needs you. Please stop. See, this is the kind of stuff that I remember. It's
Where's
just
the
like,
one where he's
Yeah,
looking
they're-
outside the window at the White House? Like that one went around. That meme went around forever.
Yeah, whenever like after Trump gets elected, he's looking outside of the window. He's like, I'm
Yeah.
shit at the desk.
I'm
No, you
trying
got
to find,
Biden's like staring out the window longingly. That
What
one,
hap-
that
that's
meme
the
was.
There was one where the caption on it was like, I'm a shit on the desk.
I found it.
I'm gonna ask Donald if he wants something to eat. That's nice, Joe. And then I'm gonna offer him nuggets.
Hell yeah.
Like, regardless of what you thought of the 2016 election, the Biden memes were the best of
Yes.
all of it. Like, they were
This
that
one
was-
though. This one took the cake this last week. That one was awesome. Whoever put that together is freaking brilliant.
Yeah.
And
A
what was
plus.
The Easter Bunny made me think of this scene.
Oh gosh. He's
Oh,
back to
that freaked
still.
him out, man. He lost his shit in that one.
The
Oh
look
my
of
god, that freaked him
terror
out.
on his face.
Oh my god, I've never seen that.
Like, oh, my nightmares.
How funny would it be if it was actually like a Secret Service person had to dress up as the Easter Bunny?
That has to be the case.
That's
He could
I
have a
would
machine
be-
gun in there.
I was like,
Yeah.
I would be
Or
willing
the
to bet-
fake arm. Do you guys know about
Mhm.
the fake arm?
I'd be willing
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
bet that was the case.
Yeah, once you know, you see it, you know, and then it's like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
how did I not notice that? Because you know, it's weird. You know, it's weird.
Well,
when you realize it.
The thing was they were saying that the guy in the Easter Bunny costume was there to like kind of corral Joe. It was like
Yeah.
an aid.
keeping him from wandering off.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it was there to corral
camouflage now.
Joe.
They're getting smarter, eh?
So
You
While
can
we're
like
doing
the
some-
Easter basket he's carrying is really a diaper bag. You know, you can have all the accoutrements there just in case there's an accident. You know, it's
Man.
perfect.
Oh,
It really is
that's
a
awesome.
perfect thing for an aid.
Oh, that fake grass is so annoying to get rid of. Ugh.
Yeah. They're learning. Here we go. This is since we're talking about some debate follow up stuff. This was fun. It's now according to the community note. This video is from over a year ago. Like it fucking matters or makes any difference. It's still the same.
And W had a better swing.
where's the video of W where he's
Yeah, but-
like he's
Watch
doing
this
that
drive.
thing and he's like, now watch the swing.
Yeah, it is. Now watch this drive. Yeah,
That
See,
was
that-
great. I mean, I don't care what you think of W. That was actually
Oh,
pretty
dude,
brilliant.
If I
I
guess
wish
like,
he was that way all the time.
if memes
Yeah.
were as big as they are now,
he just
like
stumbled over his words.
that administration, there would be so many hilarious memes coming out of it.
Yeah, it was.
Meanwhile,
it was really
meanwhile, we're
before
genociding
memes.
people. Cool.
Yeah, all together. That was like 08, 09 ish, maybe even 09, maybe even 010. I don't know, something like that was when I like Velociraptor and stuff like that
Aught
started
10,
coming out.
thank you.
What's that?
I said Aught 10.
Oh,
They
10.
get your
Oh,
auth in
yeah,
there.
sorry.
Aw.
Yeah, it's still new to me.
the terror. I call upon all nations to do everything they can to stop these terrorist killers. Thank you. Now watch this drive. All right.
He's a good golfer.
Oh hell yeah, yeah. And I mean, come on, he's on his vacation. Leave the man alone. Stop bugging
Oh,
up
for
the
sure.
questions.
Meanwhile, we have a
believe-
guy pooping his pants in front of the Pope.
I do
Yeah.
believe the
Yeah,
God
but,
damn it, how
yeah,
can
but
I say I
Dak,
wish
you
it
know,
was
then
Mr.
people are gonna complain about like, oh, you don't get a vacation. You know, he's president. He's supposed to be, doing the job. All the time.
Oh,
There's Joe Biden and the Emperor.
Yeah.
Didn't W's dad like get like food sick in front of the Japanese prime minister?
Yeah, he puked
Yes.
right on the Japanese
Yeah.
prime
Yes.
minister.
Amazing. Oh, what an off! I mean, I kind of feel bad. I've never thrown up in public like that, but like
It's
that's kind of
very-
like a
That's
yeah, it's kind of like a
worst
horrific feeling.
time. Yeah.
Throw up at some like big time, fancy government dinner. Oh,
Remember Joe Biden making out with one of the senators?
whoa, not
That's
humor,
real.
is it?
That's an actual real picture.
Who is that?
I don't know. I don't remember
What?
who it was.
I gotta
Probably
see the video. I mean, what kind of kiss is this? I mean, how
Yeah, I think-
long was this?
This was last year during the State of the Union.
Well, if there's no tongue, it's
Like-
it's just like a handshake, I guess.
Yeah,
Dude, that's
I mean,
the
it's
full-on kiss, man.
Is he? No, I got to see a video before I really judge the kiss.
Yeah,
I got to
'cause
be
think
honest.
I think they missed. Like
Maybe
they were
she's
both
French.
Going, they were both going for
Double
the same
cheek,
cheek,
yes.
and yeah,
Who's
and missed.
Yeah.
Hang on,
Who's
I got
the European
Look for the
soccer guy
video.
who got fired about kissing.
here. I got
what was-
HW puking on the Japanese prime minister.
Oh, hell yeah. Pull that up. Oh, God. I'm
Bad
not be able to get
sushi.
anywhere. I'm fucked. Oh, he like passed that. Ow.
Yeah, well, sometimes that happens. You know that's like a sport.
Man, Barbara Bush, man, the things I would do.
That's not how I remember that video in my head,
Oh
to be
my
honest.
god.
What's the thing, Steve? You leave stuff up to the imagination. You know, you don't go around there showing off your hoo-ha and everything. You know, keep it covered.
What's
Then
under that
your
wig?
imagination does the work. I stole that bit from a '90s comic that I can't remember his name.
Well, that's good. You're allowed to steal their material if we're not good enough for anybody to remember their name.
That sounds like a comic code of ethics. Like if you don't make it big, you know, people are allowed to steal all your jokes.
Well, I mean, so many people come up with the same misdirect joke. And I mean, when this
Yeah.
happened, how many comedians do you think came up with the same jokes independent of each other? You know?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, that's, I don't
But once you
remember
get big
seeing-
enough, yeah.
I don't remember
Sorry, go
seeing that much
ahead.
video. Like it was just
There you go, guys.
like the media made it
We
out
already
like
did it.
Feed my Frankenstein.
Nice.
We already did it.
nice. That's perfect.
Hell yeah. Thanks, guys.
Wow.
Oh, the internet's wonderful.
Well, I don't remember with HW when he puked. I don't remember it getting like. I was a kid, but
It got press, at least where I grew up.
I thought it got pressed more like this is such an embarrassment that he threw up on the prime minister. Like from that video, it looked like he was like having a serious issue. Like it wasn't
Yeah,
like he just,
yeah.
it wasn't like he just got sick and vomited in the Japanese prime minister's lap. Like he looks like he passed out. He was having some serious issues. I don't
He had
remember.
food, they said he had food poisoning.
Yeah.
I don't remember
and,
being
like,
like that
He
at all.
probably had some bad
Yeah,
sushi, man.
104-degree fever or something, you know?
They probably gave him like some uni, and that stuff's just gross.
Somebody was trying to get
his
back. One of the
Texan
Kennedy
tummy can
kids was
handle
trying
it.
to get back at him for what he did to JFK.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I was wondering, was it the CIA trying to take him out because
Did
he knew
any-
too much?
Somebody needs to Google it. Did any Kennedy die shortly thereafter? Like,
Was
for
it-
real?
I mean,
Like, Bush,
I think
Bush gets food poisoning, has this big incident. If one of the Kennedy cousins, brothers, you know, one of them died within the next 3
I'm
months.
I'm sure Ted got like his 4th DUI, but like other than that, I can't remember anything.
statistically speaking, if you ask that question anytime between the 1940s and now, I think the answer is yes. A Kennedy recently died after whatever
Let's see.
happened. But I
Who
think
was
that's
the
just
Kennedy
statistical.
guy?
99,
Who was the
99
Kennedy that died in the
JFK
plane
Jr.
crash?
died in 99 JFK Jr. 97.
I think there was a couple of them in the plane
Which
crash.
one died
There
in the
was
plane
the-
crash?
Was that the QAnon one? That's like
That
living in
Martha's
a bunker?
Vineyard?
JFK Jr.
Yeah, JFK Jr. died when a plane crashed in the
Yep.
Atlantic Ocean off of the coast of Martha's Vineyard.
Are you guys
Yep,
familiar
that
with
was
Rosemary
Bush.
Kennedy?
Bush took him down.
Yes.
No.
You are Jay?
Yes.
She was like a cousin or something, a Kennedy, and they fucking lobotomized her. Ended up
Yep.
like lobotomizing her a couple times, and it was like a real, you know,
Couple
lobotomies
times?
are never a success story, but it was a real horror story as far as lobotomies go, which is saying a lot. But yeah, she was
You're already
lobotomized.
cutting
Like,
out
what was
half
like
the brain.
yeah, it's
Basically.
I've done way too much. I know way too much about this, but yeah, it's a needle that they put in and try to separate two lobes of the brain, basically, and they don't
I
always
can't
get it right
remember-
the first time.
Did they do the one that they go up through the nostril or the eyeball?
I think it's the eyeball. Yeah,
Okay.
I think the majority of them are through the eyeball, if I remember correctly. It's been a couple of years, but yeah.
If you remember, man, Moe's frontal lobotomy worked fine when Ned Flanders.
Yeah, I
did
mean
one.
they work. You know, some way you might drool on yourself a little, but
yeah,
gets you
a little
through.
drool.
Hey, let's keep it light.
Hey, you gotta break a few eggs, man.
remember when they found the crayon in Homer's nose?
Yes, that was a great one.
There's
Whole
no place in
flowers
this world
for
for a
Algernon
man with
episode.
105 IQ.
Is that the one where he gets like really smart? Like they
Yeah.
they take
Yeah,
it
Yeah,
out
with
when he's
105 IQ though.
It was,
yeah.
it was a.
105
Exactly.
IQ? What?
Yeah, that
It
was
was
the
like
joke.
smart for him, I guess.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, and smart for Springfield. I think was the joke that he's smarter than
Did you
everybody else
ever-
in town.
Oh,
Yeah,
Did
with
you
the
ever read
105
Flowers for
IQ.
Algernon or watch the movie? It was like a parody of that.
No.
mm-mm.
No.
Oh my gosh.
You ever seen the movie Pie?
I've seen American Pie.
No, Pie. It's black and white film. Was really weird. Dude
Oh,
ends up drilling his
Nosferatu.
own brain out.
Andy Griffith. That's the only black and white stuff I remember.
Guy ends up drilling his own brain out.
That sounds horrible.
Oh,
It was
Oh
awful.
yeah.
It was an
What
interesting
that?
movie though.
What was that from? Wait.
Pie
That makes sense.
movie. It's called Pie.
That's-
I
So-
remember.
Steve is exhibiting
for
why
a
I
minute.
don't play Dead Space because of that scene, and you know the scene, Trey.
Oh
Yeah.
God, yes.
Yeah. Sean and I were talking about that the other
I
day.
love horror games.
Sean and I
You
were
can't
talking about
play
that
Dead
the other day
Gore.
because he's
There's a
playing
difference between horror and gore.
because he's been playing BioShock, and he was like, the part where he has to like inject himself to charge up his superpower. He's like, I can't watch that. He said, how do you play? Because you're even worse with needles than I am. I was like, hope I'm not in the middle of a really big battle whenever I have to recharge because I have to I'm like, all right, hit the button. All right, get it done. All right, back to it. Like I can't watch it. That shit makes me queasy. I was like, oh well. I was like, how did you play?
Gore,
I was like, how did you
but,
get through
needles?
Yeah, I was like, how'd you get through Dead Space? He was like, what? He said, I haven't played Dead Space. I was like, are you sure? I could have swore because I had the whole Dead Space collection on the 360, and I thought he had played all of them, but apparently he never did play those. I was like, oh well, you're not gonna do real good if you have trouble with BioShock. It's like you're not gonna do very good with Dead Space. He was like, oh, now I got to play it. I'm like, yeah, yes, yeah, the horror genre. He only plays BioShock during the day when it's like light out because
I played the
so
first time I
fucking-
played Dead Space was like midnight on like a Monday night. Everybody else is in bed, and I'm like, yeah, I can't play this one anymore. I gotta go to bed.
Whenever I
You're the
first started playing
stranger.
the original BioShock, it was when their mom was in basic training. So I was living in a little apartment alone in Arkansas, and I had surround sound set up in the room, like in the living room of my little apartment. And so it's like, middle of the night. I got all the lights off. I'm playing fucking BioShock. You can hear the people creeping up on you from behind you. It's like, oh, fuck. It's just the game. There's nobody in the apartment. And then my fucking cat will come running through and jump on me, and I'm like, throw the cat into the wall.
Like the horror
I
stuff. doesn't
actually-
bother- Go ahead, Dag.
Oh, I was just gonna say, when I play video games, I wear headphones and stuff, so like I lock all my doors in my house because it's the only way I can relax and enjoy the video. Because I can't not, somebody really
Think
were to come
about it.
creeping up on me. You know what I mean? Yeah, dude, I gotta feel a little more secure. Make sure the dogs, like I got the attack goose outside, one dog in here, maybe one dog outside, depending on what mood I'm in.
I'm
Just to,
jealous. I want to guard Goose.
The attack goose. You need to post more pictures of the attack goose, man.
Yeah, Moose is a sweetheart, but he makes a lot of he honks. He's pretty loud.
Geese
Somebody
are
would pull up to
fucking
the
crazy.
gate. Yeah.
These are assholes. That's why I love them.
I was telling you, we had to move some of our waterfowl because of our very rapey other duck. Poor Lysandra was getting beat up and she was missing feathers and stuff. So we moved her over behind a fence.
Rapey duck.
Dude, he rapes chickens. It's
They
bad.
can kill chickens.
Yeah,
Hey man, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
They have different equipment. So
Yeah.
like if you get a
Well,
you got a
I put
rapey mallard,
I literally put up a fence, like a 2x4 square fence to help achieve this situation. But some of the chickens are still stubborn and they've been coming back over the other side of the fence. I
They
gotta
want
do
it.
more.
They want it. They're asking for it.
Dude, that was kind of my argument.
I had one chicken since we've got them free ranging now. I had one chicken that flew into the pen with the goats and the ducks, and I just happened to be outside when it did it. And the male duck just started chasing her, and like she's running for her life and can't get back out. So I had to like go in there and grab the chicken and toss her over the fence. None of the other ones have gone in there since that happened. Like they all learned their lesson. when it's really funny because they'll walk around the outside of the fence, and the male duck just runs right up to the edge of the fence and just stares at them and follows them everywhere they go. It's like, yeah, y'all better stay the fuck out of there. He's trying to rape you all the way to death.
Yeah, this one's been coming up to the new fence that I made, like pacing it, like watching poor Lysandra in there.
The baby duck.
You got a pretty bill.
The ducklings are the funniest thing. They can, so the fence.
Oh, you got
they're
baby
small enough.
ducks. That's right.
Yeah, we've got 5. We had 6, and one of them drowned itself in the pool. I didn't even know ducks could drown, but we found it floating in the pool.
It wasn't a very good duck if it drowned itself.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Not sure how that.
Maybe they were finagling around with your turkeys, and that's why.
He died.
Maybe Darwin was right.
So anyway, but they're small enough that they can go through the fence. And so I was mowing the other day, and they love the lawnmower. They like chase me. I'm worried I'm gonna fucking run over the whole pack of ducks.
Like a possible horror story.
I'm worried I'm gonna run over the whole pack of fucking ducks because they just come running out and come running right at the lawnmower. I'm like, this thing is big and making noise. Why are you coming after it? And then the mama duck's in there just like absolutely losing her shit every time they come running out. And then so we find them like out wandering around in the yard and stuff. And one of them got in. We still have the old chicken coop is like open so the chickens can go in, and they go in and lay their eggs and everything. One of the ducklings got stuck in there. It couldn't figure out how to get back out this like giant opening that the chickens go in and out of. It goes into it, and now it's stuck, and it can't figure out how to get back out. So that was very entertaining watching Stephanie like get inside this coop trying to chase this little fucking duck to get it back out of the coop. It's the joys of having animals and watching them do dumb shit.
Yep. I've got a lot more respect for the goat. I thought he'd try to rape one of the chickens by now, but I haven't seen it happen. So I'm like, I feel like he's smarter than I would have expected a goat to be, because
goats will surprise you.
Horny. Yeah, he's pretty horny.
Ours he doesn't mess with the pig. He doesn't mess with we have a neutered male. He doesn't mess with him. He just goes for the female. He knows what he wants pussy. No pride parades for him anytime in the future. Speaking of pride parades, we went to St. Louis yesterday and went to a Cardinals game. Cardinals won 2-0. It was a really good game. But there were pride parades going on all over the place, and it was fucking stupid. What'd y'all do this weekend? Anything fun?
Farmers markets.
It rained.
Yeah.
Nobody out there trying to get arrested at any festivals or anything?
What would I have to do to get put in some handcuffs?
Get arrested.
What could I do here?
Make a series of bad choices.
Got any recommendations?
No.
Fuck, dude. You ladies know what to do. Do you want to press charges? Sorry, you like work for the event or something? You look spankable.
He didn't say good game, so it's gay now.
Yeah. Not okay.
What if I like?
Dude, you're like a sexual assault charge or something crazy now.
That's not okay.
The end.
Okay.
What if I like?
What if I liked it?
Wait, was that the other guy saying it? Or?
Yeah.
Yep.
The guy that got spanked, he was like, "What if I liked it?"
See,
they were in on it together.
That's a bro.
Yeah.
That's a bro being a bro. Yeah. See,
Yeah.
either they're just being a bro, or they were in on the joke. Yeah.
He was
I'll be your
trying to
bro,
protect the cops,
Trey.
man. He wanted the cop put him in cuffs for another reason there.
Like, it's weird, like where we're at with like just comedy and content in general. Because even like commercials aren't commercials now. It's somebody doing a TikTok that it's like is a fake TikTok, right? It's hey, blah blah blah. And this is but it's like a commercial, but it's just meant to look like a thing. So it's like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me getting into boomer stage in life, but I'm like, something like that is meant to be portrayed as real, right? It doesn't have to be. The whole thing could be a bit. It's funny. That's the way just content and TV and entertainment is these days. But it's almost like I feel a little betrayed. I'm like, I'm let down a little bit when I realize that something's like a bit. I'm like, it's just a bit, but it's still funny. But I went into it thinking it was real.
I think the thing is that now people want like they want fake authentic, whatever is what I call it, is they want like something that we're, you know, it looks like a normal person. So like, oh, or like doing normal things. Like
It's like the new version of reality TV.
Yeah, it's kind of
It's-
morphing a little bit, huh?
Yeah,
I guess
it's
it's
like
just the way it goes.
There's a song that this guy says like he says, the best type of marketing is like not doesn't feel like marketing and makes you feel like a part of it. That's what I think is
Yeah, I like that. That jives.
The old lady called me. Sorry, I checked out. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the stuff is like new reality TV. What's the old thing we say? Everything's fake. Living gay or something. What was that?
Gay. Gay-tarded. Like we landed on.
well, you know, now it's just retarded after Pride Month.
We're not ready to end the show yet. I've got a good thing.
Yeah, you guys are.
I've got a good like if y'all want to end, then we can do this. I've got something fun to end the show and determine our level of retardation. All right, watch the video.
Pedro, 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 praticamente il meglio di Santa Fe. Pedro, 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 Pedro,
Y'all got it?
Pedro, Pedro, Pedro.
No,
Right
it's like
Right hand on the nose, left hand across on the ear, and then swap. All right, let's see everybody do it. Right hand on the nose, left hand on the ear,
well.
and then swap.
Ah! Okay, yeah, that's hard. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Is this a women can't tell directions type of thing? Because the video is really laggy for me.
Well,
Yeah, I
wait,
couldn't
you're
tell
swapping
what's going
both
on with the
hands.
video.
You're swapping
No, you
both
put
hands.
your-
So
Right.
you would go from what right hand on the nose to left hand on the nose, and then the opposite ear. Yeah.
All right, right hand on your nose, left hand on your ear, and then you swap. So it's left hand on the nose, right hand on the ear. Yeah, the first couple tries, it was
But you'd have to go to the other ear.
right.
I think
You have
that's
to go to
what's
the other
throwing
ear.
it off because it's like which ear? I need a specific ear to
Well,
grab in
also
the
you're having
instructions.
you're having to cross your hands, like because your initial to just like go, but then now you're
That's the higher degree of difficulty, the crossing of the arms. I got you.
Yeah, the
crossing of the arm. That's what gets you every time.
the second layer of abstraction.
I will brag. I can pat my head and rub my belly at the same time.
Good job.
That's because your mom didn't do either for you, so you had to learn to do it yourself.
Well,
Do you guys know that you can't have your mouth open and bob your head at the same time? No, nobody. Okay.
I think we've all either used that one or fallen for it.
Yeah.
Hey, can you make your elbows touch? Hey, Dag,
I got that one
can you make your elbows touch?
In front or behind? In front or in the back?
Behind.
Hold on, let me turn on my camera and try for you guys.
Ooh, get
Other
Dag's
ones
turning
where
on
it's
his
like-
camera now.
No,
What's
my
the
internet,
if
too
your
cold.
hand is bigger than your face, you've got something. There's
You've got cancer.
Oh, what is? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, cancer. It's like
Smack your hand. Oh, I definitely fell for that one as a kid. You know, the one time. And that's one of the ones that taught me to just never do anything another kid tells me to do. You know, because everything's a trick all of a sudden.
It's like trust no one. That's what
Yeah,
you do.
exactly.
Like,
Yeah, it kind of
trust
destroyed
no
me as a human being.
yeah. It's like
When
y'all
somebody
wonder
did
why
that to me.
we. Well, I wonder why we grew up with trust issues.
I'm not gonna lie. I have like gone full old man. Like I pull the whole hey what's on your shirt and then I boop the nose.
Yeah.
See,
I've been doing
Dude,
that lately. The kids are so
I've got
mad
a
at me.
bartender that does that to
Yeah.
me. Fucks with me,
See, the
dude.
best
Yeah,
one
she gets
was-
me.
the best one that I remember was we had this thing, you know, like Walmart, Kmart, Target, and so like it's you know you do I forget how it went, but it was like Walmart, Kmart, and then Target would be like, you know, over like make a circle or whatever, like right at your dick, and then the person will just kick you in the dick.
I love that. That's the punchline. Is just make you do some stupid thing and then we just kick you in the dick. Oh shit.
Oh, so Watermelon Month, is that Black History Month?
No, this is July.
Steve,
I'm just saying.
Watercolor.
It's picnic month.
Watercolor month.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, watercolor month. Look, his brain conflated the picture of the melon here.
Why didn't they
Water.
I'm gonna quote Dave Chappelle with like, "Fuck you." Watermelon and fried chicken is delicious. I don't care what.
No, anybody that does not like watermelon and fried chicken's wrong.
Is a communist. Yes, gotcha.
Communist. Yes.
Look, it's National Hot Dog Month, Peach Month.
Wait, Gay Month's
Blueberry
over.
Month. Right? Why didn't they? Why did they?
Yeah, that's why
They
we're
should
allowed
have
to
had
enjoy
National Hot
dogs
Dog
again.
Month
Lined
during Pride
everything
Month.
up and made July Pride Month. Then you get all the fruits and the hot dogs all together.
I liked baked. I like baked beans. Do they need a month?
No.
And
Cell phone
by
courtesy
the opposite
month. What is
token,
that?
shouldn't this be every month? The cell phone courtesy month?
Yes.
Can we just do that?
That should probably
all the
be
time?
February.
Apparently, people walking in Costco can't do that.
Trey got
Jesus
it.
Christ. That was great. That was so great.
Oh, they do.
so
So
of course-
they do. I swear to God, every time I go in public. If you're around, at least a group of them. There's at least a couple that they have their phone on speakerphone while they're talking about
No headphones.
They'll be talking, no headphones. They'll be talking about some like serious shit too. Like they'll just be like saying like, they'll be like, yeah,
And talking as loud as possible too.
What is Fragile
my
X?
girl cheated on me.
Oh, you sweet children! You grew up at like
I'm
more
reading
south
about
than
it now, I
I,
don't
so
know.
you didn't have to experience public transit as much as I did. Like,
Oh, dude, I grew up in the city, man. What are you talking about?
I'm excluding you without saying it out loud, but like I'm talking about the other guys, like riding on metros and shit like that. So yeah, it's an experience.
I don't know. For Fragile X Awareness
sorry.
Month, they don't say anything about it. They don't say what it is.
Is that like
I'm
related to
aware of it.
Fraggle Rock?
I'm
Or-
sorry
Yeah.
I laughed. I'm sorry I laughed so hard. I looked it up. It's basically Retard Awareness Month.
I'm aware all the time, man. Hi.
See,
I'm hyper
that's our
aware.
that's our theme for our show this month.
Fragile X syndrome is a genetic disorder characterized by mild to moderate intellectual disability. The average IQ in males with Fragile X is under 55.
We have Wednesday's
While
Wednesday's
about
title.
2/3 of affected females are intellectually disabled.
Dude, I love bringing friends around, like my old family that used to be in like into medical stuff, because you guys know my aunt and uncle, they're retarded. My mom takes care of them, medically speaking, retarded, and they'll just come in and be like, yeah, Josh is retarded
Not just
uncle.
Democrats.
Yeah. Well, no. Oh, dude, you meet my retarded uncle. That guy is not a Democrat. He loves people and he loves. Anyway, I'm getting on a tangent, but yeah, I lost the point. Anyway, so the retarded thing, like they'll say
Retarded
that, they'll
month.
throw the word around, and all my friends that don't know, like the newer people, they're just like, what did they say? I'm like, dude, it was a medical term. They're old school. Just let it fly.
Yeah, we were at the market on Saturday morning, and one of the guys and I were talking. I said, "Oh, that's retarded." And the market manager's like, "We don't say that word around here." I'm like, "Well, I do."
Clutches pearls.
And then the guy that I was talking to was like, "Well, special," and she's like, "We don't say that either." And it's like, I said, "Well, that's retarded," and she got mad and walked away.
You got some gay ass farmers markets up there.
And no, it's just she's just special. She's actually one of the best market managers I've ever worked with, but she's just a little special.
No, it's okay. Well, I'm sorry, I was mean to her.
Bless her
We've got
heart.
some gay markets here too. I just don't go to those.
Yeah.
I really should venture out and do more markets. I'm just really comfortable at mine, but in the interest of better business, I should probably do that.
Yeah, one of the
It's
ones
coming
near
here.
me is near the gay comic book store. I told you guys that story about. I had a awkward
Like they sell
experience
gay
taking my-
comic books, or the guy who runs it is gay.
Yes, and yes.
Oh, is it strictly gay comic books, or can you go in there and
Nope.
get well,
They
I don't know,
just sell
Superman?
all
type
You
thing?
can go buy your Batman. Yeah, but
They just sell all the new stuff then, right? None of the old stuff.
yes, and also
Because
yes.
all the new stuff's super gay.
Mm-hmm.
Like gay porn comic books, or oh wow, Jesus, they make that shit.
All of the above. You know, I mean, I like a business that is just like whatever, we sell whatever. Come get all your comic books here. Gay, straight, adult, child. We don't even separate the sections. They just send them all in.
That was the problem. Like it was advertised.
Really?
Yeah. And I was like, hey boys, we haven't read comic books in a couple of years. Let's go to the shop, try to do the dad thing. I walk in and when we were kids, like you go in the comic shop, they always had those adult comics. They just weren't on the bottom shelf where kids could get to them.
Well, they were like behind the counter.
Would there be like a beaded curtain or something at least? Like there should be, like a beaded curtain to separate them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Or the little Western doors. Like in the old video stores, like the Western doors that would open up.
Nope. We walked right in, and there's a purple-haired fat lesbian, a overweight gay dude, and there was, I was just there. Like the kids love Flash. I just wanted a Flash comic.
You didn't have to say fat. That was kind of redundant there. As soon as you said
Flash is
purple-haired lesbian, we already knew. Like we all could.
We're
see
comic
it in
book store employees. Yeah, they're traditionally hefty folk. The Simpsons, of course, classic example.
Yes,
it's funny. Our comic book store here is like they have the gay shit around in the store, but it's the two guys who like run the place are pretty like normal dudes. They're neither one of them is particularly fat. They definitely look like super nerds, but like they're pretty cool. And the store hosts like D&D, like big D&D events every weekend, and all kinds of other
gay.
all kinds of other like gaming stuff for people, and it's really cool. But like very very rarely do I ever go to our comic book store here and see like a bunch of flaming fags or anything running around. Like I guess it's where I live. Although Evansville is like chock full of them, and I don't see them in the comic book store. Maybe the
you basically just have the classical nerds, is what you're saying.
Maybe all the rednecks who like grew up on Batman and Superman and stuff have just bullied them out of going to the store. That would be cool.
I think it's funnier to see rednecks in the comic book store than nerds. I guess this doesn't make sense. It should be nerds. See, I think with like the young kids today, for me, I go in and I'd be like, I don't know if everyone in here is gay or if it's just the fashion. You know what I mean?
Right?
Like I don't want to assume. Like I used to have fucked up colors in my hair, but it's before it meant you were gay. Now, if I walked around with a blue mohawk like I used to, people would assume I'm a homo. Maybe they did back then, and I just didn't realize.
Yeah, you can't do.
Oh shit.
Yeah, when we were in like in the '90s, that was just punk rock. Now it's gay.
I was punk rock back when it was just called "Hey Faggot."
Yeah, if they see you with a blue mohawk, they're like, "Oh yeah, he's definitely on the receiving end."
Yes. Yes.
Oh man, all those unwanted advances from those men make so much more sense now.
Yeah, we did. So at the market, I was telling you guys in the private chat that I had somebody next to me that was giving out gay cookies, and I was like, "No, I'm good. I don't need a cookie." And she was like upset because I wouldn't take the cookie.
Just eat the damn cookie, Steve. It won't hurt you. It's not like they figured.
I wasn't like I actually didn't want the sugar that day.
It's not like they harnessed the gay gene and inserted it into the cookie.
I just didn't want the cookie. I really didn't want a cookie. I don't like sugar cookies. They're not good.
My wife bakes a lot, and she's great at it. She makes great food. I'm not doubting the food, but she'll make a whole thing like tray of brownies, and then be like, "Why didn't you like?" Upset that like I didn't eat more. I'm like, I just don't want to eat a whole tray of brownies. Like they're great, but like I'm trying to not be pre-diabetic. Like I love brownies. Let's put some in the freezer, and then I can take them out next week. So I love that she bakes good desserts, but sometimes people get a little offended if you don't indulge.
Yeah.
So my power went out for
some random reason. That was fun.
Yeah. Good. Got your power back, I see.
No, I'm on the phone. Eat the cookie, Steve.
No, but then
I'm
like
here to
she
tell
was
you,
saying,
eat the cookie.
she was saying she got back on just to do that. No, she was saying she's like
that important.
She's like, well, we were because they had a Pride event in where my market was, and they canceled the Pride event because of the rain. Apparently, gay people can't be in rain, and
they're just so sweet they melt.
Yes,
that acid rain, right? That's what y'all got up there in Floyd, Michigan, or Flint, or whatever they call it.
Flint, not Floyd. Floyd now is that's wherever he got put down. Is that Minnesota?
Oh, they renamed the town.
I don't know. Anyways, no, but she was like, I'm getting harassed online because of my cookies that I have, and she's like, people are telling me to go away, homo, and I was like, trying not to laugh. I was like, oh shit! Like, I was like, I swear I didn't do it. I swear. The guy that's across from me, he's like cracking up because he can see my face, like trying not to say anything as she's saying that.
Oh shit! I guess this is kind of something to help close out here. We got the last day of Pride Month that Biden has to make this week. This week, I was proud to unveil a new visitor center for the Stonewall National Monument, first ever LGBTQI plus whatever visitor center in our nation's national park center.
They made the Stonewall a national park?
Remains a symbol.
Fuck you. That ain't my Stonewall. My Stonewall is Jackson.
Especially trans women of color.
But that's not what Stonewall was. It was gay men. Good, manly gay men.
Strive for freedom, dignity, and equality, respect. That's what
They're ruining
this
everything.
Center, this monument,
Dude,
this month
that's the
is
thing.
all
Like
about.
every
Well, I
man
look
is
around at the
feminized
pride, hope,
now.
and light that all of you,
Even at least the gay guys used to be
I
fucking
know
buff
the
and
battle
like
we're gonna win.
manly.
and continue to make progress.
That's,
Well, like, you
that's
guys know,
what-
like,
that's
what
what '80s
Stonewall
metal
was,
did to
right?
gay, man.
Yeah, dude. Like, this was a bunch of burly ass gays who stood up to the cops for like 3 days or some shit, dude. Like,
Oh
you
wait,
know.
this is offensive, guys. This is offensive. They did the White House.
I can't hear you. Your mic isn't working, Trey.
Can you hear me now?
There we go.
That's better.
So they made the White House into the just the gay pride flag, not the new pride flag.
They're gonna offend all the the 2STQ.
Two Spirits, man. What about Two Spirits? Where's the Two Spirit
That's
flag?
the
I'm
2S.
pissed.
I don't know what that is.
No, see, they don't have that on here.
Canadian
It's
gays,
everything.
right?
I got two wolves inside of me, and both of them are
Wait.
gay.
So wait, Canadian gays is like a redundant term, right?
Yeah. The default.
Oh shit.
George Floyd, Michigan.
It
There's
has a
no
nice
George
ring to
Floyd,
it.
Michigan.
Yeah.
They
It's
should
coming.
change the name of Flint to George Floyd, Michigan, because it's that retarded.
Because democracy basically means government by the people, of the people, for the people. But the people are retarded.